What is the most common problem among amateurs? Well, there is only one answer. It is rounding. And rounding can occur in two places in the swing. First, not the most common, is that when you do the backswing or the reach back or the coil, you are taking the disc behind your body so that when you're trying to throw there, your body comes in the way. That causes the disc to come from here to there, and it will cause a lot of injury on top of losing accuracy and power. So you need to get rid of that. The second reason why you might do rounding, and I think the most common, is that as you are reaching back and starting the throw, you start moving the body first. You absolutely need to move the arm first, even if your body actually moves first. But you don't intentionally want to move the body in front of the disc because that will cause rounding. We need to keep the swing plane the same throughout the swing from back to front. In an ideal world, if we are all like David Wiggins Jr., the world record holder in distance, we would keep the swing plane absolutely the same throughout the swing. The head stays the same, the body just moves around its axis, and the disc can move freely from back to front. The same goes with Paige Pierce, and we can see from this absolutely beautiful video done by Anthem Disc Golf. I highly suggest you go and subscribe to them. We can see that the disc moves from back to front while the body rotates around its own axis. Or if we look at Paul Macbeth and Ricky Wysocki side by side, they both throw a beautiful hyzer shot through the woods, and their body is not changing the plane. Only the arm and the disc moves, and the body moves accordingly. So how can we learn to throw like these absolute elite players? There is this one drill that might make you realize how to move the body correctly. And you can do this indoors. Just find a wall you can lean on, and that has enough room for your disc to travel from way back here all the way to here. So about 2 meters or about 6 feet long stretch of no obstructed wall surface. Now take an athletic stance and make sure that there are about 2 discs wide of a space between your chest and the wall. Now put your head against the wall, but make sure that you are not leaning on the wall, but you're actually staying balanced on your legs, but you are tilting your upper body so that your head touches the wall. Now do the so-called reach back or the coil, i.e. take the disc from in front of you and slide it against the wall all the way behind you, and make sure to rotate the shoulders accordingly. You want to coil first and foremost, and the disc only moves with the shoulders, but you can do this with the arm too. Just make sure that your shoulders move back. Now you have probably reached the position where your shoulders are perpendicular with the wall. Keep your head touching the wall at all times. Now start the so-called pull through, which means drag the arm along the wall so that the wrist touches the wall at all times and the lower arm touches the wall at all times, and drag it across the chest and bring it all the way forward in front of your body, and make sure that you follow through with the back shoulder too. And all this time, keep the head touching the wall. This ensures that you don't break the swing plane mid-swing, because this is probably the most common flaw that I see. People do this when they try to throw, and all of a sudden the disc that once was freely traveling from back to forward is now obstructed by your body because you did this. So I really want you to keep the swing plane the same so that the head touches the wall all the way through. And only after the disc has long gone, you can stand up and marvel the flight. This is of course a hyzer angle shot, but what I've seen is that people learn easiest when they start from the hyzer angle. But the principle stays the same. The swing plane has to stay the exact same throughout the swing from here to here, no matter what the angle you choose. If you break the swing plane by standing up mid-swing, you are definitely rounding and you are losing power, accuracy, and your health in the long run. And your mental game will suffer too. Try this at home and please tell me in the comment section if this made sense and helped you realize how to move the body in the swing.